Hey, hello, what's up guys? Yes, it's me again. I came back to my YouTube video, and then yes, the last 2 days, I didn't have time to shoot a video and work on my YouTube video because I was so busy, right? And then well, that being said, I do like to ask you guys a question. How do you manage to make time to learn English? It's really hard, isn't it? Like when you are working full time and then after you get home, that's a hard work. It's just very hard, because when you get home, maybe that you are so tired, exhausted from that, day's work, and then you have to do it. And even though you might have something that you really want to do, something that you love to do, but instead of doing it, that you have to make time to try to learn English. It's really hard, and it's hard for me also. And then maybe that if I just sleep less, maybe I could make time. But thinking that when I was young, I was kind of guy that I can go without much sleep every day. If I sleep like 3-4 hours every day, it's enough. I don't have any trouble with that. But once as I get older, I kind of like maybe I am just getting old, and my physical strength is not as strong as before or something. I just need a lot of sleep. If I don't sleep well, at night, maybe that's the next day. I was always, I'm not very tired and stuff, and I just go through the day. So I need to sleep. Maybe like these days, like I'm sleeping like 6 hours or something, but still, it's not enough. Before I knew it was 6 hours. It's very long sleep, and I didn't have any problem with that. But nowadays, 6 hours still, I'm kind of tired. So yes, it's very hard. But at least I try to, in my case, because I'm driving to work every day. So while I'm driving, I have just decided to do something to improve my English. So these days I'm talking to myself in English while I'm driving. And then before I was doing like a shadowing, or maybe that's just listening to English. So that once I make it, make a habit of doing that, it's like almost automatic thing. I don't have to think anything. At least I have spending my time, the time while I'm driving. This time I'm using to, improve my English or try to learn English. That's the way. I'm keeping keep doing it every day, and then when I get home, even though I'm so tired, but so before when I started to try to learn English, about 1 year and 10 months ago, before that I was watching TV, Japanese TV show. That's something, that was my biggest, most favorite entertainment, for me. But since I started to, learn English, February 2022, since then, I've never watched the TV, at all, since then. Before I was watching, TV, all the time after I get home, because that was my entertainment. But now, I switched to another entertainment, so when I get home and I'm still tired, and then I don't, even though I don't have any energy, I need some kind of entertainment right after the work, after hard work, I have to do something, entertaining, so that I could be relaxed, I could have some fun, so I switched, from that watching TV show, in Japanese TV show. These days, when I get home and I felt that I need some kind of entertainment, I was reading, English books, or watching YouTube video in English. That's the the, 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 so at least maybe, even though, but I wish that I would have more time to, work on my English language. Also, that I am kind of, these days I'm trying to learn another language. So I just want more time, but, it's very hard, and I think it's true to everyone, who is trying to learn language, because if you're trying to learn language, you need a lot of time and effort into it. So I think that simply everyone is having a hard time to make time to work on their target languages. So yeah, I was just wondering, because as I said earlier, last 2 days I didn't have time to work on my YouTube video. So yeah, I was just wondering, curious, that what other guys were doing, how they can manage to make time to to work on their English learning. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought maybe that's something that I thought that I'm going to talk about today in my video. Okay, thank you very much for watching my YouTube video again, and I'm going to see you tomorrow. Okay, bye.